Two young children among the victims injured during a violent holiday weekend in the city of St. Louis. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm TRAGER. The children were hurt during two separate shootings last night. Police say a 4-year-old was struck in the head by a stray bullet on Page Boulevard. A 7-year-old girl was caught in the middle of a triple shooting in the College Hill area. News 4's Caroline Hecker spoke with family members of that 7-year-old. She's joining us now with how that child is doing tonight. Caroline.
Well, there's good news on that front. The grandmother of that 7-year-old girl says she is okay and recovering tonight after suffering a gunshot wound to her upper arm. And her grandmother tells me while she's safe at this point, she doesn't understand why she was shot. And that is certainly a question we would all like the answer to after an incredibly violent weekend in the city.
Bullet holes riddle the sides of several cars parked on East Gano Avenue in College Hill, just feet from the scene of a triple shooting Saturday night. Shattered glass litters the pavement after the back window of this van was shot out by gunfire.
But like I said, I thought it was firecrackers. Because it pow, 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 pow.
This woman says 3 of her grandchildren were outside, about to begin cleaning up fireworks in the street, when she heard about 6 shots.
And they ran right across that lot by the trash can on down the alley.
Police say 2 suspects began shooting in a nearby alley, striking a 7-year-old girl along with a 45-year-old woman and 25-year-old man. Their grandmother left with no energy to be angry.
Oh, I was too busy crying all night long. I ain't had no sleep.
She says the 7-year-old was shot in the arm and is going to be okay. But the same cannot be said for those killed over the holiday weekend. In all, at least 20 people were shot, 7 were killed. On Page Avenue Saturday night, police say a 4-year-old boy standing outside was struck by a stray bullet in the head and was taken to the hospital in critical condition. And as these neighborhoods grapple with this weekend's violence, it leaves many second-guessing their safety.
I've been here since 1974. That's a long time. Why would I give my home up just because 2 young cats shoot?
Now, even more scary when you look at that triple shooting situation. That grandmother tells me there were several very young children in a nearby house who ironically were inside at the time of the shooting because they were afraid of the fireworks. But she tells me they are all safe and accounted for this evening. We're live in downtown St. Louis. Caroline Hecker, News 4.
So terrible that children have to experience that, Caroline. Thank you. Now, since Friday afternoon, 21 people have been shot in the city of St. Louis. 7 of those people have died.